Well, here we are, guys. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to the third day of Christmas. I wanted to do something special because, time in this day and age is about giving back, right? We're in the holiday season, and I said, let me do something real special. And I know you guys have been waiting to see what kind of specials we were going to have, to say, hey, what are you guys doing? I want to wait till the first day of Christmas. Let me tell you something. Nothing, and I wasn't going to share this with you, nothing will be as good as today. Today, on the third day of Christmas, I'm going to talk to you about something that is, it shocked my whole team. When I put out the emails earlier, it was an unbelievable response. Let me tell you something. If you're looking at your credit report and you don't have a lot of positive accounts, if you're looking at your credit report and you have positive accounts, but you don't have a higher limit positive account, today's the absolute best day for the Christmas giveaway. So here's basically how the credit works, and here's basically how, to give you an idea of how really it's going to benefit you. Because the important thing is not how it benefits me. This is me giving it away and sharing the love during the Christmas season, the holiday season, to say, hey, you know what? If I can give back something, I know that it'll come back to me 10 times. And it always has. Because God has built a warrior in me and in you. And there's just something about giving back that's more special than receiving. And for that reason, I'm going to share with you the third day of Christmas. When you're looking at your credit report, and let's say that you have a bunch of installment accounts. Maybe you don't even know what an installment is versus revolving. Let me share with you first. The revolving accounts are ones that fluctuate each month. So in other words, a credit card or a line of credit, right? The payment is different each month depending on how much you use of it. Well, an installment is just the opposite. It is a fixed payment each month. So as you know, probably your rent, probably your mortgage, and probably your car payment. And if you have a loan, it's going to be the same exact payment each month. That is known as an installment on your credit report trade line. It's called an installment. The revolving means it just moves depending on how much you use, like a credit card. If you were to have a $10,000 credit card, right, and you used $8,000 of it, the payment's going to be different than if you used $30 out of it, right? So that's the difference between revolving and installment. Now, that makes up 15% of your credit score, right? 30% is your payment history, meaning if you can get rid of your late payments and get rid of your collections, you'll increase your credit score by 30%, right? Followed next by utilization. Now here's how this works. That is the total credit limit of a credit card, and then how much you are using of that credit card will determine the utilization of that. And the way credit works is it doesn't base it on utilization as an overall. It bases it on each specific card. So let's say you have one credit card that has an 80% utilization. You have a $1,000 credit limit, for example, and you're using $800 of it. That's terrible, right? Because I always tell you, want to get your credit cards down to 2%. That's the magic number. If you can get all your credit cards down to 2%, you are absolutely killing it with a credit score. But you have to invest to make that happen. You see, most people look at it like, I don't want to spend anything on my credit cards because I need to get it down to 2%. It's going to take me longer. No, it's just the opposite. You see, if you invest into things that are going to help your credit score, then significantly you're going to see a difference if you're investing in the right things. I'm going to share with you the best investment you're going to make today that's going to change the rest of your life and shape your future financially and leveraging credit the right way. My name is Mike with The Credit Game, and I want to share with you every single day of the week. I come to you to bring you something that's valuable, that's above and beyond what most people do. In fact, I come to you every day because, heck, I've been in this space for going on over a decade now. I've been known as the credit god, the guru of all credit, running the #1 trade line company in the world for over 7 years, and running multiple 7- and 8-figure companies. I don't say that to brag. I tell you that I'm your guy. I can help you not only scale your business, not only scale yourself professionally, but also help you significantly. I've been able to help millions of people across the United States and in the world change their credit score. My goal is to get you over 800. I have every intention to get your credit score over 800 because I know that when that happens, two things happen. Number one, I've hit my why, to change the national credit average from 667 to over 700. I'll do that in 2021. I've been able to grow the fastest credit channel on YouTube in national history because of you guys, because of your help, because of your thanks and your likes and your comments. And that helps out the algorithm. And I'm going to do that with your help. So I appreciate being a subscriber. I appreciate everything that you guys do. And for that reason, I'm going to share with you what the third day of Christmas is. So I hope you're sitting down, because this is not going to last. When you watch this video, the phones will be blowing up. Today, what I'm doing is I'm giving you guys an absolute free $10,000 primary. Now, some of you guys know there's a $5,000 out there, there's a $2,500 out there, right? There are some smaller primary accounts. Being part of my program as a new client or an upgrade, today, you are going to get a $10,000 primary account that reports to all 3 credit bureaus. Do you have any idea what that's going to do to help you? Let me give you an example. Let's say you have no primary accounts. Let's just say you have maybe a car payment or maybe a loan on your credit. Do you know what that's going to do by adding a revolving and especially a $10,000? By the way, this is not an authorized user. This will report as your account. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. It reports in under 30 days. And it is my gift to you guys, 100% free. The only thing I ask is get in one of my programs. Okay? Get into the bachelor's program, get into the master's program, get into the PhD program, get into any program. And I'm going to give you the value of this primary, which is going to be a game changer. I'm going to give you 2 tips today that's going to help you out tremendously. With the bachelor's program, not only are you going to have access to 50% off of age trade lines, not only are you going to get elite credit repair, which is the fastest credit repair on the planet, results in under 60 days, and a guaranteed removal of negative, obsolete, unfair, erroneous information off your credit report to the tune of 70% or more. My vendor is the #1 in the nation for removing negative information off your credit report, and they guarantee that. You also today will receive the bachelor's program. You know that hard stuff to come off your credit report, the bankruptcies, foreclosures, judgments, repos, student loans, and victim of identity theft? Those letters are inside the bachelor's. Hey, did you ever think about starting a business? Or maybe doing a side business? The bachelor's program, I lay out exactly what I did on all my companies, of how I went from the net 30s, net 60s, net 90s, all the way up to funding, and I give you the funding source at the end for your business credit. I'm going to show you how to build your business credit to over an 80 paydex score and how you can leverage business credit. Because at the end of the day, let me share something with you. Business credit will always lend higher than the personal side. But you can't put the cart before the horse. You got to get the horse running, and you got to have the cart behind you. What that means is we need to get your personal credit in good shape, so then we can start working on the business credit, because you can't do one without the other. It's going to require a personal guarantor, also known as a PG. Today, $10,000 primary account reporting to all 3 credit bureaus is yours for free just by getting in one of my programs. No one's ever seen the 10K primary yet? My vendor has it. The absolute $10,000 primary that everybody's been waiting on for the last 5 or 6 years. They're big buzz, everybody. Hey, is there ever going to be a $10,000 primary? And by the way, there was one company that came out with something very similar. The thing fell apart like a fake $40 alligator suit in the rain. Within months, it was gone. This bad boy, it's the real deal Holyfield. $10,000, and it reports to all 3. Phenomenal line, which is going to give you the leverage to have not only a higher credit limit on there. Let me give you an example. By having this on there, do you know what that does for your credit? What I would do, here's your tip. I would get the primary put on. I would do rent reporters, okay, which is another primary account that's going to report your rent, and you can go back as far as 24 months, okay, so you can report 2 years of age. So it's an age primary. Rentreporters.com has that. And then I'm going to throw on a high limit trade line. By the way, you guys did 75% off of trade lines today. Age trade lines. You're going to get and put on at least a $10,000 authorized user with at least 24 months. Remember, FICO, okay, that just got adopted this month. You want to have at least 24 months of history on it. So you'll have your primary, you'll have your rent reporters, and then you'll have your age primary, your age authorized user. Those three right there to have on your credit, while my vendor is fixing your credit and getting results in 60 days to remove at least 70, but most of my clients are seeing 85 to 90% removal, is going to be an absolute game changer for you in 2021. And I don't mean the end of 2021. How would you like to know that getting started today, that by March, you'll be a completely different person? Because if you can get to an 800 credit score, this is what the analogy says. An 800 credit score is valued over $100,000 in hard cold cash. I can show you where to go, what credit cards to get. I share all this with you inside my platform. Inside the credit game, I literally, because I built this for myself and not for you, I built it for me. I was at a 515 credit score. Today I'm at an 829 and I've never turned back. I learned the credit game because it was one thing that wasn't going to master me, I was going to master it. And today I share it with the world, and it's become this absolute phenomenon that everybody's out. What's going on? What is this deal? $10,000 primary I've given to you guys just by getting in my program today. And I'm doing that for the first 5 people that call in. I don't have a lot to give away. But what I do is, I do have 5 to give away to people that are serious about investing, serious about their future, serious about their credit, and serious about changing their credit life in the first quarter of 2021. This is the 3rd day of Christmas, and I promise you this is going to be the best one of all the days. I want to thank you guys. I'm going to be on the floor waiting for you to call, because they are going to go probably within the first minute or 2 of this video going out. So to get that free primary, call me at 904-420-7772 and let's get that thing added. Let's get you the bachelor program, so that way you can have your business credit built up, your personal credit built up, the trade lines, and then I'm going to share with you inside the platform exactly what I did, how I built my credit, and how I never turned back. Thank you guys. Give me a thumbs up. Call me at 904-420-7772. This is Mike from the Credit Game. Every single day I come to you to bring you the best and greatest value and tips and tricks and strategies on credit. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. The first 5 callers are going to get the free 10K primary. I'll talk to you in a minute. Take care.